When I used to see him at Gold Star Studios. When I'd been probably on about 3 record labels as a producer and a writer and a singer. And uh, then then I went to Hanna-Barbera Records as the cartoon company. They started a record company, and I had a couple of hits, and I had a manager called David Anderley. I was his first client too. And later on, when things cooled down for me, David became the president of the Beach Boys record company, Brother Records. So he brought me up to Brian's house as a potential artist, and that's where I first met him. Yes, he played me a demo of Good Vibrations, and it sounded very Spectre-ish. Had the big swimmy. It wasn't all in parts like it. It was just this big swimmy track, like a Spectre track. Then he said, "Well, let me play something else I did." So I went. I went into this large closet with these huge studio speakers, and he played me Sloop John B, the track. And I just said, "Oh my God, this is a different. This guy's on a different level." Well, all of the tracks when you heard them, all of a sudden, it was so creative, rhythmically, sonically, and I probably produced a lot of records. I can do okay in the studio producing it, and I was sitting trying to figure out what was playing sometimes. I'd say, what is that? I couldn't. He mixed two or three instruments and doing the same line, harpsichord, maybe a flute and a guitar, all mixed together, and it didn't become an instrument. It just became the sonic wave, the sound, and it wasn't doing it with a computer. And I'd never really heard anybody do it. I mean, Spectre kind of had done that, but it was more like hidden, almost like mush. You could actually hear a line. I mean, it'd be very hard to figure out. And then these saxophones, I thought, with these great sounds, was a big, huge harmonica. And he have accordions and French horns, and I learned later, but at the time, I just thought, I've never heard anything like this before. And this was a track without the vocals on it. I think it was very practical. It was, he's writing a song like "Surfs Up," and he's got his shoes and socks off, and there's a piano there, and he's got his feet in the sand. Shut your eyes, and you're writing about "Surfs Up." I mean, how perfect. And then Louie and Banana, his dog, started crapping in it, and that kind of blew that.